What's up guys, Thomas here. Today I'm going to be sharing 5 tips and mistakes that I made when I was removing the exterior trim from my car, 1985 Merkur XR4 Ti. But first, make sure you guys like and subscribe and maybe share the video with your friends. And I'm going to take the spoiler off so it doesn't get any more damage than it already is. On the back there, I'll show you when I take it off, there's a big crack in it, so I don't want it to get damaged or something. So first we're going to take off the windshield wiper. We got the tools for that. We'll just blast it off. Here we go. The bolts off, let's put those up there. There we go, wipers off. And then next, in order to get the rest of the thing off, there is 4 screws, 2 on each side of the thing here. So there's one here and then one down here. So I'll start taking them out. There's 2. Looks like it might be mounted on the bottom here as well. Yeah, there's a couple of screws along the bottom here. Alrighty, so let me pull these 2 ones out. And also, since the rear spoiler's cracked, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to hopefully repair it as well. Yeah, so I'll take it off and then I'll repair it. And then once it's all ready. Tip number 1 is plan properly. And the reason I'm saying this is because when I went there to remove the spoiler and do all this stuff, I had no plan. My plan was go and work on my car. That was my entire plan. So yeah, and what happened was I just kind of made it all up as I went, made up the things I wanted to do. I was like, oh, you know what, I'm going to just remove the spoiler, you know? And unfortunately, I broke it. So yeah, so make sure you have a proper plan and you have the things that you want to do laid out and ready to go. Well, how can we get these out of here? There we go. There we go. That's another one. We are nothing more than dust. Search, but you stay lost. We are. Sweet. It is removed. Whoops. Now I just got to figure out how this whole thing just pops off. Tip number 2, very similar, prepare properly. My mistake was that I forgot the manual for my car, which had the spoiler removal procedure in it, and I basically just had to guess how to do it, and unfortunately I guessed wrong and I made mistakes where I forgot to take out screws that were in the bottom of the trunk, and I just kind of ripped the thing off and broke it, which was a big mistake. So make sure you prepare properly, you have the tools that you need, and you have the procedures and steps and whatever else you need in order to remove it. And if you don't have the procedures or steps, then be very cautious when you're doing it so that you're not trying to, like, you don't end up breaking anything. That's what I probably should have done, but I wasn't very cautious. This is fucking stuck there. Okie doke, we've got the power tools now. Let's get this thing off of here. There we go. Almost. Let's hope that got off. Nope, no it didn't. Tip number 3, take your time. I was trying to hurry up because I had a lot of things I wanted to get done and I didn't have them planned out properly. And unfortunately, I was trying to hurry with the spoiler removal and I ended up making more mistakes, skipping steps and forgetting things. Unfortunately, I forgot some fasteners which were inside of the trunk and I ended up breaking the bottom plastic of the spoiler off. It's seized in there or something. We're going to drill it out and then we're going to hopefully get the spoiler off by this point, because if not, we're not doing so hot so far. I have goals and I believe. BRB. Alrighty, so we got option C now, I think it is, out here. And we're ready to give it a go. I'm gonna try drilling out that screw. Hopefully it's all just gonna magically work. And if it doesn't, well, we'll cross that bridge when it doesn't work. So we got our drill here. Number 4 is, this is very specific to if the part you're removing is already cracked or damaged and you're trying to save it. Like what happened is mine was already cracked, and once I had it taken off, it kind of just fell apart. You didn't see that in the video, but it just fell to pieces. And I could have probably prevented that or helped reduce that by either like bracing the crack or like putting something around it to help support it. Like I could have gotten some scrap wood and like taped it or hot glued it around the crack, and that would have supported the area where the crack was so that the plastic in that area didn't weaken anymore, and that might have saved my spoiler. But unfortunately I didn't. I made that mistake of not doing that, and I realize now that I probably should have, and now it was too late. It was already broken. There we go. It's out. Finally. All right. Problem solved. This will be fixed later. So tip number 5 is keep it organized. Keep your workspace, your zone, and your stuff organized. For 2 reasons. 1, if you keep all your parts organized, you won't lose the fasteners and things that you'll need to reassemble it after. And 2, if you keep your tools organized, you won't spend so much time looking for them. Because what I did is I basically spent about 2 hours trying to remove the spoiler. I spent about 1 hour looking for tools and finding the things that I needed, and I spent 1 hour actually trying to remove the spoiler. So yeah, so if you keep your tools organized and you have the tools ready where you need them, then you won't be spending so much time looking for tools, and you won't have that much downtime, and the job will go faster because you're not looking for the things you need, and you're actually working. There. That's it. Carefully lift this out. Put that in there, put this in here. Well, we got it, most of it. Anyways, here's it is. That's the spoiler. You can see, anyways, I don't know how well you can see, but there is a gigantic crack in it. That was there before, so fine. Although, those might be some new cracks. I'll fix it, no problem, once I figure out how to fix it. And then, yeah, so I guess we'll brush that off, clean it off, and then, bada bing, bada boom, we'll start cleaning out the interior. So let me just put that away, and I'll start cleaning that off. Secret tip number 6, if you've done it all wrong, buy a new one.